Okay, go. Shoot. Bravo. I read quite a few books this month, or last month. I guess it's not August anymore. It's September 1st. So I read quite a few books in August, so I think we should talk about it. And by a few books, I mean just big books in general. Like 2 big books, a few smaller books. So let's just get off with it. This in no particular order. I started off the month though with the Magnolia Parks series. And if you want to see this vlog, it is coming out in September. I don't know when. My dog is now drinking water. Please don't mind him. I started off August reading Magnolia Parks series. I did film it, so it is coming out. It's just much later into the month. And then I also read, actually we'll just go to this one. I also read the first Daisy Hates. Again, this has been filmed. It's going into another vlog. Okay, so I only tapped one though. Just one spot. There'll be more explanation in the vlog, okay? So just wait for that, okay? It'll come out. I'll tell you when it comes out. It's not gonna come out for a while though because I have some other pre-filmed videos, but it is coming. Just trust me on this. I also read Wrecked. This was towards the end of the month. I read this. This is a romance, but like a dark romance. It's a mafia romance. And this is book 1 in the Ruined trilogy. It was actually quite good. It did show that I needed therapy though. So, but it was good and I really liked it and I had a good time reading it. There were a couple scenes in there that made me question myself in general, just in general. But overall, really did like this and I would recommend it. No, I would not recommend this. I would recommend this to very specific people. I would recommend it to them, but not everyone. I know who these people are that I would recommend it to. You're probably not it. Or you probably are it, depending on who's watching. So, yeah. I also read Crossed. Another dark romance. This is a dark romance retelling of The Hunchback of Notre Dame. This is also a book that I would not recommend to a good number of people and would recommend to a select few. And they know exactly who they are. So this is a very good book though. I really enjoyed this book. There were times where he was like saying things and I was like, I just was so excited. So yeah, this was a great book for specific people who need therapy. So yeah, that was a great time. He's also a serial killer priest stalker. He is a priest and she's an exotic dancer. So that's a fun time. Oh, I don't know why that book's in there. That's not, anyways. I read these 2 books. These are graphic novels and they're both middle grade graphic novels and they were so fun to read. This one's book 1, and then this one's the book 2, right? No, did I do that wrong? Which one's book 1? Okay, hold on. Yeah, this one's book 1. Okay, yeah. This one's book 1, and then this one is book 2. And, wait, am I wrong again? I might be wrong again. I don't know, who knows? Anyways, the point is that I read them, so that was good. Wait. Oh, no, not this book at all. It's in my room right now. I read this book. Oh my gosh. Okay, wait, hold on. I will be right back. I'm so silly. Oh my gosh. Hold on one second. I read this book. This is the one that I read. This is book 2, okay? This one is The Shadow Hills. Dragon Kingdom is the name of the series. This one's Shadow. This is book 2, okay? And they were very, very good. This one is book 1. They were very cute. They're very fast reads. I read both of these in one night. They're like less than 200 pages. This one's 139 pages. This one's also 139 pages. They were very quick reads, but they're so cute and they're so fun. And it's about a dragon and he's a prince dragon, but he doesn't know that he's a prince dragon. He thinks he's just a pet dragon. And look at that. Like so good, right? I loved it. It was such a cute story. I really liked it and I will continue to keep reading it. The reason why I didn't read this one is because this one's not book 3. This is, I think, like book 4. So I didn't read this one yet, but I will read it eventually when I get to it. I was gonna read this one, but I think there's new characters that are introduced and I wouldn't know who they are in this. So I'm gonna hold off. I'm gonna get the other books first. And then the last book that I read, which I literally finished last night at the very end of August. Just snuck it in. I started this book on the 30th of August at like 10:30 at night, and it's a 7-hour read on Kindle. I started reading it on Kindle. It's a 7-hour read on Kindle, and I started it at 10:30 at night, and I had work on Thursday the 31st. I had to work, and I had to wake up at like 6 a.m. And so I was like, oh no, what do I do? Because I started reading it just like, oh, I'll just start it, but it's like, I won't really get into it. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not gonna get sucked into it. I'm just gonna like start it. I started it, and oh my gosh, like I was sucked into it. I was like, this is such a good book. Like, this is so good. And it's really fast paced. There's like, I should probably tell you what the book is. It's called A Borrowed Boyfriend by Angela Casella. And this is book 1 of this series, but like the books are like companion novels, so you don't really need to read this book to understand the next book. Do you know what I mean? The next book is Grace's point of view, which Grace is one of the friends in this book. So they're just companion novels, but they're very, very fun to read. And this one's a Borrowed Boyfriend. It's a fairy godmother agency, and basically like the fairy godmother agency is there to get you revenge on like whoever wronged you. And this book was so fun to read. First of all, it's a fake romance. I love fake romances. It's one of my top tier favorite tropes ever. Fake romance, Grumpy versus Sunshine, like all of that, yes. He is a mysterious golden retriever type of person though, but I still really, really loved him, like absolutely loved him. It just was overall like very, very good. I don't want to spoil too much because I really think this is one of those books that I really want everyone to read, but there is a not a murder, I'm sorry, that is completely wrong, there's no murder. There is a mystery to solve in this. Basically the premise is that there's this girl named Marnie. She, on her wedding day, you find this out in the very first chapter, on her wedding day, her fiance leans in, as she's like going down the aisle, he leans in and goes, I can't, and then leaves her at the altar. And so then she goes to run off, and she trips and falls and plants face first. And so somebody turned this into a meme, and it's completely ruined her life. Like, people make fun of her in everyday circumstances. Her boss is like really mean to her because of it. Her coworkers all kind of like laugh behind her back, all kinds of stuff, right? And so she eventually hires the fairy godmother agency after telling her sister that she has a boyfriend and that she's moved on completely 3 months later. And so then she calls this agency like, I need a boyfriend tomorrow. And so they set her up with the bartender, and it goes on from there. And it's so cute. And the whole series is they're trying to figure out who started the meme, and it was very good. I think the ending could have been a little bit tighter, but honestly, like the mystery part of it, I didn't read it for the mystery, I read it for the romance. So I don't even care, like I'm letting it pass. I give this 4 stars because it just wasn't, I think if everything was a little bit tighter, I would have given this 5 stars. But right now, as it stands, I would give this 4 stars. But like 4 stars exactly, 4.0 stars. I think it's better than a 3.99, you know, just like verbally seeing on Goodreads 3 stars. I think it's better than 3 stars, but 4.0 stars, exactly. I hope that makes sense. I did not give any of the ratings for the other books. I don't know why. We didn't do that. I don't know why. Should I do that now? We can do that now. These books, I would give 3 stars. They're cute, they're fun, they're quick and easy reads. I am not their target audience by any means. So 3 stars, but like 3.75. I would say 3.75, high 3 stars, you know? But they're easy graphic novels. If you have kids, especially boys, I would give them to this, you know, especially if like, not even just like boys, if you have the kids that just like adventure and just like getting dirty all the time, they never are clean, you can bathe them and they've got mud on their face as soon as they step outside of the bath, like they'll love these books. They give those vibes. I would also give this 3.75 stars. It's a very good book. I really enjoyed it. I really liked it. I think I put 4 stars on my Goodreads, but I would give it 3.75. Sometimes I just put 4 because it is the higher 3-star rating. 4 stars, I needed therapy, but in Italian, I need therapy. So 4 stars, you'll have to see it in the vlog. You'll see all of this in the vlog. So these 2 books, I go very in-depth in the vlog. So, don't do that again. My hair! Why didn't anyone say anything? Sorry, I took a nap and yeah, anyways. I was cuddling with my dog and I took a nap and I didn't fix my hair. I just kind of turned on the camera and was like, I need to film this. So, yeah, I'm gonna go. And there's a lot of planned videos for this month, and I'm very excited for those videos. I'm super stoked, actually. And so things that you can look for in the future is I have a reading vlog coming out next Saturday. I have a recommendations. Oh, by the way, the schedule has changed. So I will be posting Wednesdays and Saturdays. So get used to that. Wednesdays are gonna be more of my like, I recommend this type of videos or like TBRs, wrap-ups, stuff like that. You're gonna see those on Wednesdays, except for like this one is coming out on a Saturday because it is. Saturdays I'm pretty much gonna save for my reading vlogs so that I can have that whole week, and then Saturday can be like a longer video type of thing. And the only time that's really gonna change is for either TBRs or wrap-ups, depending on the last few days of the month. If it lands on a Saturday, I'll probably do either a TBR or a wrap-up. For instance, this is a Saturday because the beginning of the month is a Saturday. There is no Wednesday. Like the first happened to happen on a Friday. So the second is the first video day of the month. So I'm doing a wrap-up on the first video day of the month, but the last video day of the month, I will probably do like a TBR. I don't know if that's making sense to you. If it is, fantastic. I'm glad that I could explain that. If it isn't, fantastic. I'm glad that I messed it up. So I'm gonna let you go though and look forward to that. I'm really excited. I'm excited. I have big plans. I have big plans for this channel, and I'm so glad that so many people are now invested in this channel, I guess. I don't know, but right now there's 77 of you, and that's crazy to me. So I'm really appreciative though. And this has just been like a really fun channel for me to talk about books and gush about books and characters that I absolutely love and adore. So once again, I'm gonna leave. This is very Greek of me saying goodbye 8 times. Okay, bye.